Attention leaving your body, look up and smile, right? That attitude, gratitude, attitude of gratitude. Mark the heaviness of your arms and legs. Perfect your posture. So sit tall and have a good posture when you're doing these meditating things. And harmonize your thoughts and feel happiness in the moment. It's a pretty good technique. If we have some time, we'll try a breathing technique together. Okay, I always do my stress talk. I did do a lot of coverage here. I do it for the video as well, so that other people can learn by facts and different things. If I stop and do a lot of breathing with you, I'll try to get to a minute or two, okay? Do it with you. But there's some good points you may gain through my time discussing with you, right? But please stop me if you have questions on anything. And so on. So I really recommend you do have rituals. Rituals means that they become more habit. That means if you can in the morning, if you can, wake up and do your exercise. Right? I know that may not be partly easy for you, right? If you can, when you wake up, drink lots of water. Right? Rituals are good because they're just part of your life. And they say it takes 3 weeks to make a new habit. So, but rituals are just already, like, have you heard that? Like 21 days or whatever. Some people may take half a year or a year, right? But that we do have rituals. So, rituals of proper sleep, right? Set the time. Body loves rhythm, rise and retire. 5 a.m. and 10:30 p.m. I don't do precisely that. I do more like 11:30, 12, and 6. You know, something like that. But the key is try to get. And I've done lots of sleep talks and so on. Try to get 6 to 8 hours. Usually 7 to 8. That's just kind of proven. There's no way around that. We just got to get our 6 to 8, if not 7 to 8. Some people need 9. And that we go to bed before midnight and we get up right the next day. So you go to bed and get up on 2 different days. Okay, meditation, right? There's focus, there's breathing, there's calm intensity, creates calm intensity. 1 minute 4 times per day. That's my breathing time out. It's a quarter sheet on the counter at the front there. You might want to just take on your way out. But it is in a DVD. I believe it's in the DVD we gave you. If you're new here, we have spent months creating a clinic DVD. And in that clinic DVD is 250 wellness shows and handouts. One of the handouts is on Dr. Mike's breathing time out, I believe. If it's not there, just take one on the handout out. Because it is about making 4 or 5 times per day for 1 minute. Break up what you're doing and do what I say on my breathing time out. It encompasses all the different meditative things, all the different senses, you know, from auditory to kinesthetic, and so on. So you have to look at that. That you have daily readiness, perhaps for you to be relaxed and feel good and have a great healing response in your body. It's faith, right? Avoid or minimize negative news. Definitely try to. I like to recommend people to be informed, right? I love being informed. I want to know about the economy and so on right now and various things. But don't be inundated. Don't be so inundated that it's news and newspaper all the time. Because I tell you, it's creating an unhealthy body. Whether you even know what's happening, it's creating an unhealthy body. Because your tension reading a newspaper about the next death or killing, it's not helpful for us, right? And I'm exaggerating a bit, but there's a lot of that, right? In the papers. Bad things happening because that's what sells, right? And newspapers are selling. Just like TV, news, and so on. Okay, daily readiness. Avoid or minimize negative news. Exercise. Best to exercise first thing in the morning. 25 to 30 minutes aerobics on an empty stomach. Believe it or not, that's the best thing for your body. Wake up and get exercise. Move your body. Don't wait for have a meal. Wake up and drink lots of water and move your body. 45-minute weight resistance if time allows. So some mornings I don't wake up and do this exercise, but we've talked about rebounding. I rebound throughout the day. Just a little tip here. What I like to do, I do my breathing time out. I get on my little mini trampoline. It's just what I do. Everyone has different strategies. I do various things, right? But one particular one I do for my breathing time out is I oscillate and bounce a little bit on a rebounder. And I actually close my eyes. I don't recommend that, but I do that because I feel very strong and balanced on it. And I create that vertical motion, which is incredibly healthy for our body. And I'm breathing deep, right? And I'm doing visualization and so on. that's kind of like what I do, because I'm gaining in all worlds in that 2 minutes. Movement, lymphatic drainage, bone health, spinal health, joint health, breathing deep, meditation, all in 2 minutes, right? So if it's a tip for you, you could try that. But it could be just sitting at work, anywhere you're breathing time out, right? And I was talking about exercise, right? So if I don't exercise in the morning, I'm doing that for the day, or I'll make time later in the day. But ritual is trying to make it happen on the same time every day, that type of thing. Hello.
Hi.
Oh, hi. Did you want to take a seat, or do you want to just grab a seat? There's even a seat right here for that, too. Yeah. It's good to see you. Okay, so in nutrition, wake up and eat simple. Right? Just a few tips here. Wake up and eat simple. Don't eat complicated. Don't have toast, cereals, pancakes, and meats and bacon and all that. Wake up and have maybe a piece of fruit. And maybe a celery and some almond butter. Eat simple, right? And then after 11 or 12, you're eating now bigger meals, right? And then so on. This is a whole topic in itself, and I do it at a whole other time, right? Nutrition, okay? Last topic, actually, last month. Was it out? Yeah, it was on detox and digestion. I spent the whole hour talking about how to improve your digestion and your liver health, gallbladder, how to get rid of candidas and parasite, and how to work with cleansing. It was a detox talk. So if you didn't come to it, just like on my monthly talks, I hope you find value in it. I do live and sleep. I'm very passionate and sleep about health. I've been spending a long time. And I'm there to help you, okay, naturally. And that is that you can listen to my detox talk. We tape it, okay? It's always better when you come firsthand, because then you can have questions too. Now you just listen, but that's the next best. You listen to the talk if you like. You'll learn some very progressive things about cleansing, digestion, okay? Which is all part of removing interference, right? Toxins. We need to be as healthy as possible. So learn the skill of paying attention to your breath, mindfulness, okay? Breath is a bridge between your mind and your body. It's so key. It bridges the two. The mind-body connection. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Relaxation response and mindfulness. Very important. So, here's my breathing time out. That's an older picture. Sorry. We have a third one now, so I've got the third one up around the corner here. But if you guys have kids, this is good for your meditation, isn't it? Stress? I just look at my kids' pictures. Or I visualize them, right? That puts smiles on my face. I'm smiling looking at them. Obviously a proud father. I have my family picture. So good things to visualize. Maybe it's your kids. Maybe it's this. You know what I mean? Doesn't it put a different tone in your body? Different, And then also, maybe it's music. Does music impact us? Does, definitely does, right? Maybe for you it's gardening, right? We're going to go through, what could be for you, right? But doing as much as you can to put your body in this state is so important. Not the chronic stress mode. We saw what happens to your hormones and your body, right? So there's a great handout I have. And I don't think it's in your DVD. Could be. But especially if you're new, because I know we have emails of people that I do see here, but we'll email you, especially if you'd like to us to email you anything. Sarah does emailing for people here. On any wellness handout or tip or anything from this talk. You could say, Sarah, could you send me that? If you'd like this to be sent, you could even just write it on a survey if you did receive a survey when you came in today. But if you leave your email, we don't give it to anyone. It only goes for wellness information to you or our next talk that we're having or so on. And if you ever don't want to receive our emails, you just tell us, right? So I'm going to move beyond that because it's a great handout on, it's like the Triumph technique. Do you know what I mean? This is a technique as well. Okay, called total body relaxation. Ask for that, we'll email it to you. Tips for reducing stress. Attitude is everything. Laughter is the best medicine for stress. In fact, the pain starts in my husband's lower back, then it travels up his spine to his neck, then it comes out his mouth and into my ears, and that's why I get these headaches. So the reason for your problem is not you, it's your spouse. You gotta blame it on someone, right? Okay, my doctor told me to avoid any necessary stress, so I didn't open his bill. Okay. These are, in fact, on your DVD, you actually have a lot of humor and comic things, and because you can't beat laughter, right, in terms of how it helps us be healthier. We have it around the clinic, laughter.